is a day that my Father has made. I will rejoice. Jah, I thank you for this morning. Oh, it's a brand new day. Little bird, they're thanking as they sing. So let's all get down and pray.
Greetings, teacher and the prof friends. Welcome to another episode with yours truly and my co-host, Prof. Go on, Prof.
Not too much now, but listen. Actually, folks, I must apologize for taking so long to film to do a video. But I've been busy, and my friend have been sleeping. So please forgive us. I started working, so I had to kind of get used to being back out there again and hustle and bustle, and then now finding time, so my apologies, we will try our very best to drop a video at least once a week, so welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Okay.
Good.
So, what are we discussing tonight, my friend?
Before we move on into that, I must congratulate you since you mentioned it that your new status of being off the unemployed, employment list.
Thank you very much.
I hope it's like a bicycle that you just go on it and start ride, and the memories and the in and out of getting up early, and winter is around the corner. You miss one year at winter at work. I hope you can adjust.
Well, the good thing about the job is that I can work at least 2 or 3 days a week at home. This week I did 4 days because of the storm. Tuesday, Wednesday. So I wanted to keep an eye on the water level in the basement. And then I normally do Thursday, Friday to work from home. So I did Tuesday, Wednesday because of the rain. And then my regular day.
Your regular Thursday, Friday. I just wanted to show in my support behind the man getting back into the work world.
Yes, and I need a vacation now.
However, tonight we want to focus on some mixed emotion. I don't know, disappointed, shock, flabbergasted.
Before you start, can I say something?
Yeah.
So last week, probably last week Wednesday. Last week Wednesday. I was at work. No, and my friend there in Boston, one of my friends in Boston called me. One of our friends in Boston called me. And I said to him, I'm almost going for lunch. And one of my, the one that works for FedEx. So I said, I'm about to go for lunch. I'm gonna call you when I'm out of the office. So as soon as I got downstairs, I called him. Called the wagwan. One on there. I'm gonna call the other guy here. I refer to him as Mr. S. So I'm calling Mr. S. So I look on the phone. I say, yo, what going there? So I say, yo, what going? Oh, you and Kerry now? How many young kids drop the video on the pastor Monday? Someone say no, so supposed to do what they but it never happened, Some say sure you want to talk about it, because everybody want to talk about it, they might threaten to sue them.
Yeah, so people for a public record. Something in front of court is public knowledge. So.
Exactly. So, laugh and they will start talk about the whole
Incident.
So
I guess by you saying that,
actually it was Monday. This Monday, yeah. I know we were supposed to do the video last week. Yeah. So it's Monday they called me.
So by you saying that, I guess you introduced tonight's topic.
But I didn't. It's not officially introduced. You can introduce it, sir.
Before you start with me, I say, what emotion were put attached to our experience as a nation to the recent happening down by Montego Bay with Kevin Smith? Doctor, let me fix up.
No. You can add the doctor part. Do not add excellence part of it. Go ahead.
It is written.
He will not be acknowledged on this channel as that. It's a ridiculous title.
But the last title that he added, that you talk about His Excellency. What about the man saying, my God? Or you don't have a problem with that?
No. You say once we lose the excellency part, we lose everything else.
Everything that's higher than that.
Yes.
Well, tonight's topic is about Kevin Smith and his operation done by
call following
in Montego Bay. Now, I look at backdrop what we know about Kevin. Kevin born in Africa. Kevin was born right here in St. Catherine, Jamaica, and attended high school here. Kevin is an old boy of Jamaica College. Kevin is a child of a teenage mother, as he put it, and God revealed himself. One angel, Gabriel, came to him at age 9 and anointed him to be a prophet and bishop and everything that, godly. Kevin,
at the age of 9.
At the age of 9, Kevin, subsequent to that, claimed that he became the youngest bishop in Jamaica. Don't know if it's beyond Jamaica. And Kevin travels the world. Kevin was college educated in Canada to the level of a doctorate degree in psychology. And Kevin goes around a lot of country across the world. You have videos of it.
He claimed 200 cities in the world.
When I say my lie, I tell. We can work with it. Because they are minor things compared to the end of Kevin's career.
Well, I can say that he has certainly put that psychology degree to good use.
Yep. Kevin, there's a lot of photos. But for going a serious thing, there's a lot of photos going around Kevin and in his younger days with prominent people like Portia Simpson Miller, Chris Martin, Cecile, the track and field guy, Warren Weir, probably there are more. But when I listen to Cecile and I listen to some Warren Weir, I can't take a picture with these guys, especially you come to the airport and see them and say, take a picture. They would oblige. Entertainers to them do them things. People come up to them and you don't have to know them. You don't have to know them association, them background. It's a Jamaican, and Kevin Smith speaks like a Jamaican. him
Yeah.
accent. I'm not a foreign accent. So
Let
if
me
you
ask you a
come,
question though.
eh?
You taking a picture of someone means you're affiliated with the person? It doesn't mean that.
People, that's how me address it. The earliest.
Yeah.
I'm just behind to say, come on, people. The list long and a whoop of people. No, Kevin, that all that. People are
Yeah.
such a I know.
I know people. I have friends. And as Jamaicans, we know that there's different levels of friendship. Right? You have acquaintance, you have friends, you have the brethren.
I have total stranger. When you take the picture, you not remember them name of them walk off. If them introduce themselves, you not remember them name. Kind of care.
Or you could sit with this person and have a conversation or have a meal, and you get up and left, and you never speak to that person ever again.
And the whole meeting is totally innocent of what is taking place now. Totally different circumstances. So, but I will put it out there because people have been.
Yeah, no. People have been trying to associate, certain public figures with this person and to say, hey, yeah, you know what he was doing. That is ridiculous.
A long time.
That is ridiculous and idiotic and ignorant.
If we should take this young man, 18-year-old, TVJ cover, did an interview with him, and he gave us a decent enough backdrop of days leading up to the incident.
You mean one of the church members?
One of the things that strike me is that who was Kevin Smith and how he influenced them. And this young man has been a part of the church from he was 9. So, little youth and parents are crying, and this guy, so how him get popular with the people, provides services, food, school fees, everything for poor people. And poor people are the easiest people for them to do these things to. Poor people are the easiest because they're vulnerable just because
you have needs.
Poverty level, the poverty level. And if you want to eat, it more likely for a man trick you than if you can stand up for yourself. So, in win the hearts of people, Kevin Smith couldn't come in the town and say, "I'm a God," from day one.
Oh.
And it couldn't work that way. He's a prophet of God. He's a bishop. He's a man of God. You use those terms and you operate within those terms. You talk about God a lot. But the guy says something changed. Eventually, him tell him, say, he is God in the flesh.
Yes, Kevin says started to drink the Kool-Aid. His own Kool-Aid.
I don't know, sadly enough, he's not here, but we'll lead up to that, to tell what caused that transformation from a man of God, a prophet of God, to God himself.
Ego? Could it be ego? You try to sell this long enough that you start to believe in what you're selling?
I've never got through the day leading up. You sent a post to the members saying that the tsunami is coming. And the tsunami is coming and they need to get in the ark. So I'm playing now.
Yeah, no, but wait, hold on, my friend. Aren't you missing another event prior to Sunday? There's another event where he predicted catastrophe happening, which was COVID. COVID.
Oh, well, he was anti.
I remember he had
a service.
Remember he had people in the ark. Well, it wasn't called an ark then, but he had people in the building living there. Isolation.
During
COVID.
yeah, Kevin became prominent again. Well, I never know about him, but people know about him. But it made, I don't know, I don't know if I need to say headline news or some gain some traction in social media and in traditional media, being an anti-vax person and making, some allegation about the governments and governments of the world about similar to what we're hearing on social media is the same thing. And so yes, he had some. I think those people are COVID suspect, and
No, early March last year, before.
I don't know if they were in isolation from COVID or isolated as treatment for COVID. I don't know.
No, they were. So in early March last year, right? He predicted that something devastating was going to hit the world because he already knew about COVID.
Yeah, but
his followers didn't know about COVID.
Yeah,
he predicted COVID, and
I don't want to use the word predict. I don't want to use him announce. I can't predict something that is already upon us.
Well, but they thought he did.
That's why I don't want to use the word. But him announced to his members that something great is going to come.
Right.
That when there's something great, it's already here.
Already here from November of 2019.
Yeah, and by March, it would have reached US from early February and stuff. So by March, when it came to Jamaica, the 10th of March, Kevin knows, and I would have known, you would have known that COVID is with us. The scientists would have already telling us what is going to happen, and they expect it to reach a pandemic state.
Yeah, but unfortunately, his followers didn't know.
Yeah, his followers don't know much. The followers don't know one of the most important things in religion. They don't know them God. Them can switch from the God that Kevin presented to Kevin being the God. That means that they never know them God from man.
No.
So
they were isolated for a while.
No.
Eating, yes, they were isolated in. I'm not sure if it's the same building the ark is in, and so they they had to bring money and food, but they were fed mackerel and dumpling, and people complain about sleeping on the floor. Condition of the place, which the floor wasn't tiled, and also that he was in his office, fully air conditioned, eating steak. So after a while, people started to complain about the condition and the food because they weren't getting enough food to eat. So they said, you know what? We're gonna let you guys go back home while we tile the floor. And they left, went back home, and after a while, he was like, okay, let's start regular church service.
So they totally forgot about that.
Totally forgot about that.
So by then, would have surmised that the people were, and that could be a test, to see the loyalty and the obedience. So he's a measuring stick, and him catch a temperature of his progress, and I'm say, all right, so well, me might say, and forget about it. He probably know what he was doing. To feed somebody and to have them sleep on the ground and feed them mackerel and dumpling alone. You're going to see if them ready for the ark, the real ark. Them never ready last year. Because them a complain.
About complain. They weren't willing. They weren't yet full sheep.
Nope. No, them have some black spots and some brown spots, and
They were still goats.
yeah, some sheep goat thing like cat dog. So then have to get rid of the goatish ways. So the test prove that they weren't ready. Incidentally, when he announced that he's God, the guy said about 15% of the people he lost membership.
People left.
Yeah, 15% of the church population left because they said, no, so I can't deal with that God thing. Yeah. This never bargain for this. So I guess then there was the remnants of the goats, the last.
Less of the goats that left.
The last of the goats that, him get rid of. I said yes. So I think him do this thing in stages to see the readiness of this ark. Or Kevin mad for a morning, but him lose a screw, another screw, a bigger screw, a more important screw, and it's all downhill from that. Is that one or two? Is that a long-term plan, or something else happened to Kevin Smith?
Well, I don't know if it's a long-term plan. I think he started out with a scam to get rich, and then he realized the hold he had over these people, and how they were willing to do things like, add his name to life insurance or to retirement benefits. Removed actual family members,
mother and children from being the beneficiary of our life insurance to him solely. Luckily, for the young lady that lost her life, she have 2 kids, I think. The insurance, there was a error on the application for the replacement. So
but what about the retirement plan, though? That look kind of went through. But I mean, he could have benefited. I mean, I don't know about Jamaica. No, in America, there's a law you cannot. If you
after that, it's supposed to be. You're supposed to notify the company that is responsible for the retirement plan.
But I'm saying, if you're a suspect in someone's death,
no,
you can benefit.
But originally he wasn't going to be a suspect. Well, I don't know. How them that worked out, me still back. What them that do with the body them? Me don't know how them that work out that impact.
This wasn't a body.
Yeah. But he wasn't supposed to be a suspect. I know that much.
Yeah, but was he? Would he have killed everyone in the ark? And how do you dispose of that body then?
There's a number going around that on the list of to die.
Yeah, it was 100 or something people.
144. 144. Yeah, 144.
Yeah.
That 144 is very significant enough. Because there's a 144,000 that was promised to go to heaven. Biblically.
Right.
So,
okay. So that it didn't that number has some significance.
Yeah, when we hear the one for him not have 144,000 people if you kill, so him can't come as close as 144. So it's very biblical that 144. It's not a mistake or a coincidence that 144 will come up. So, but the people who died, who was killed by his hand or his command, were to be
resurrected.
Yeah, they were going to meet again. They resurrect them.
They were supposed to be resurrected.
In a different life,
I think in the same life. It's the same life. He was going to bring them back.
Yeah. He promised so much things. Can promise something in the spirit world too,
He was healing people.
Well, the young man stated that he saw people walk, crippled people walk, him see blind see, him see dead raise. And the interviewer, I was Kirkright, said that people act. Can we know to me see this from Nicholas and the Perry? And you know, so Nicholas and the Perry is an Asian show. And a preacher came in town and have in people them come and wheelchair, him came on wheelchair crutches and all that kind of something. You gone blind, you gone cripple, you gonna have this a foot there, and all them are got heal.
It's the oldest trick in the book from the beginning of time.
So if me I watch that in the 70s, man Nicholas and the Perry. Oh, nobody don't know say people are do them something on the internet. No.
Yo, you see it in so much movies too.
Benny in and in technology with him wife, I interview the people and him listening and the people are telling them ill and him listening and some man could like a divine intervention, the God talk to him. Hold on there. God is telling me that you have stomach problem. you hear what those people tell their wives. So them people don't know nothing about that. So when them see these miraculous things, it draw them closer to the belief that this man is good. But he never say my God still. He's a man of God. So the man of God is powerful. So when you elevate the thing, the next thing you can be from that in God himself. You know. And the people believe. There's a voice note with the woman, like apparently her friend is telling her, I said, what is she here on the media and what people are talking about, and she said she's busy with that. She gonna follow for your bishop. You know. No matter what you say, concern about yourself and your soul.
So despite everything that transpired and that came out in the news,
she gonna stick by her bishop. And she even went on to say, I the same bishop will heal you. Remember when you come and bleed like cow, and you couldn't get it rectified, and a bishop make it stop bleed. So the same friend where I discouraged her apparently went to the church for healing and got healing. And now saying that her friend will come out, and the friend I remind her say, the bishop powerful. And my bishop will heal you. So all you talk against my bishop, now my bishop heal you. And you know my powers as a bishop.
Where me that from? Having a period?
I don't know. She said I bleed like a cow. So obviously she have fibroids. And deal with it.
You sure it was her time of the month?
I don't know the details, sir. I just go by the voice notes. You know? But the last healing is a death when the person dropped down into the church and Kevin Smith pronounced the person dead. Now Kirkright asked him, who pronounced it? Oh, you know the person dead. Remember, say Bishop a doctor, I know. So the doctor thing.
Yeah.
The PhD doctor. Doctorate.
Encompass everything then.
The medical doctor was confused of what being one of the same. So Kirkright said, remember say after have a doctor for pronounce the person dead, you know. So no, remember say Kevin the name Dr. Kevin right? I'm Smith. Remember say the man a doctor, you know. So him bend down and him said the person dead and he said, look come back raise back the person. And the person raised back. He resurrect the person. So these are some of the things that Kevin used to lead the people astray through lack of knowledge, you know, laziness to research and stuff like that, you know. So we are track through because we have so much more things this week than last week and the week before, you know. So we can put everything in perspective now. Because people are speak.
Did you?
Oh, that's a fool. Oh, you can't follow man. But knowing what some of the people have said, we can't see the route where him took and how him getting at them head. Not saying that made a fall feet, but at least I have a better understanding of what he did.
Yeah, but I don't understand how How can someone tell you what to do with your money? How much money you should give to the church?
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. And don't forget to comment.
And hit that notification bell.
This has been another episode of Teach and the Prof.